Yeah, Assalamualaikum and very good evening to everyone. So I think we can start around another 4 minutes, okay, so that we can wait for our friends who are still trying to join our talk for today. So we will start at 2:35. Yes, Assalamualaikum and very good evening everyone. So as for today, we are going to discuss about our micro-credential at PPIP for 2021. So this is where we will begin our micro-credential learning journey. Okay, so we are going to learn together on how to develop our micro-credential. Okay, as for today, I just talk about an overview about what the activities, the organization chart, and then we have the KPIs, and then the design and development of micro-credential, and also the main facilitator of each cluster. Okay, so as we have our meeting on the micro-credential committee meeting, so we already discussed about the organization chart and then the KPI and also the activities. So as for today, I'm going to deliver on what we have discussed with our dean, berkenaan our micro-credential Okay. So today outline will be the organization chart, and then the KPIs, and then the micro-credential activities, and also some examples, okay, that we have developed, okay, throughout the last year micro-credential activities. Okay, so first we are going to look at our micro-credential committee organization chart. Okay, so I'm start sharing first. Okay, so this is a site, web page, okay, that I have developed, okay, so that we can share our knowledge or our experience throughout our process of developing a micro-credential at PPIP. So in this site, I also will add all the materials and then the videos, okay, and then the application, free application that we are going to use, okay, in developing our micro-credential at PPIP. Okay, so this is still in progress, okay. So as you can see here, I will give the site link for all of you. Okay, so you can, recall back, okay, what we have done in our workshops, okay, and all the materials will be provided here, okay. And we also will share all our experience here so that others who, visit our site, okay, they will know on how to develop the micro-credential, okay. So this is the organization chart that we have done in our meeting. Last meeting, we have our patron that is and then our penasihat, Dr. Azida, and then I'm the penyelaras of micro-credential that has been appointed for 2021, okay, until 2022. And also we have Dr. Stimastura as the assistant of the coordinator, and then we have a committee on the technical content development of MC. So this is all the committee members. Okay, so we have Dr. Azida, and then Dr. Jamal, Dr. Lo, Dr. Stimastura, Dr. Rose, and then Dr. Yahya, Dr. Azia, and also me. Okay, will be the technical team that will help you, okay, in developing your micro-credential content. Okay, so I also assign all the committee members of technical team in developing the MC content into each cluster. Okay, so I think each cluster, you are going to have your own meeting in each cluster, and you are going, you encourage, okay, to develop a course micro-credential content. Okay, so what is that? I will, explain in my next, outline. Okay, so and then we have technical and studio rekaman, recording studio committee members. That is Encik Akmal, Encik Asfar, Encik Aslam, Encik Fauzi, and also Encik Nizam, which also will, help, okay, in the technical things about the equipment, the applications, and also the recording studio. Okay. As our meeting, our past meeting, we already talked about, we are going to set up a recording studio, okay, in PPIP, so that all the lecturers who want to develop their micro-credential content, okay, can record their video lecture or their content at that studio. Okay, so where is it? Okay, we still decide on which room we are going to use, okay, for the recording studio. And then we are going to set up as soon as possible. Maybe after PKPs, the lecturer who would like to record in the studio, you can come to the studio and record your video lecture. We also have, the green screen, and then the video recording, video camera, and then we are going to have, a high-end, okay, personal computer that we provided in the recording studio. Okay, so all the applications, okay, that we subscribe will be installed in that PCs, okay, desktop. So that is for technical and recording studio committee. And then we have non-technical, that is the developer of MC. Okay, right now we have Dr. Shah and also Dr. Asmiza. Okay, maybe we are going to have, we will add, okay, more committee member who have decided, okay, to develop the course micro-credential. Okay, Dr. Shah and Dr. Asmiza will have their own team on developing the course micro-credential. Okay, so they are going to be the, coordinator, okay, of the course micro-credential. Okay, but the micro-credential is individual, task, okay, or individual micro-credential that you are going to develop. It is not a course micro-credential. Okay, Dr. Shah and also Dr. Asniza is a coordinator to the course micro-credential, but you are going to develop it, okay, individually, okay, not like MOOC lah. Okay, as you know that MOOC is a full course, okay, online full course that you are going to provide to your students, okay, so that is MOOC. But micro-credential is just a micro course, okay, that you are going to, provide to your student and also public, okay. So this is the organization chart, okay. So whichever you have any problem, okay, you can contact all these committee member to help you to develop your micro-credential. Okay, so this is the team lah. Okay, as for now, we have 2 non-technical members. Okay, we will add 8 more. If we have each cluster will have their own course micro-credential. Okay, and then we go back to our KPI. Okay, so this is our KPI. Okay, so micro-credential KPI and also MOOC KPI. Okay, as for now, in 2021, okay, we are encouraged to do micro-credential. Okay, MOOCs also are encouraged for you to develop, but micro-credential, okay, maybe the VC's mission, okay, for us to create or develop our content into micro-credential content. Okay, and we are also encouraged to do course micro-credential. Okay, not, professional development micro-credential. There are difference between course micro-credential and also a professional development micro-credential. Okay, so as for today, we are going to focus on micro-credential, not MOOCs. Okay, maybe MOOCs, if anybody who are interested, okay, to develop MOOCs content, so you can contact with me. Okay, maybe we need to do another workshop on MOOC micro-credential content development. Okay, because as suggested by CDE, we don't want to mix between the micro-credential and also MOOC. So I'm afraid, okay, that you are going to more confused, okay, on developing on your content development. Okay, so this is the KPIs of micro-credential and also MOOC. As you can see here, in 2020, we are having 18 micro-credential. Okay, so 18 micro-credential is from one course and also another professional development micro-credential. Okay, if anybody who decide that you want to develop your content in micro-credential, okay, you need to inform me so that I can write in the list of our micro-credential in CDAE platform. Okay, whoever who develop their own micro-credential without inform to me, so I'm afraid that your micro-credential are not going to be in the KPI. Okay, so you need to inform me because I need to coordinate the micro-credential, okay, to CDAE team. Okay, just inform me. Okay, some of you, I mean, we have an expert on how to develop the online learning content. So if you don't want to join, I mean, the workshop and also all the activities that we have, I mean, planned, okay, so you can, I mean, do it by your own, but you need to inform to me so that I can, I mean, write put in your micro-credential in the CDAE list, okay. And then for 2021, we will have right now, okay, 2 courses, okay, from Dr. Shah and also Dr. Asniza. Okay, maybe we will have another course, okay, from each cluster that are going to develop micro-credential. So if 2 courses, okay, approximately we are going to have around 30 micro-credential, okay. So one course may be 15 micro-credential, but however, it is up to your design on how you are going to create or develop your micro-credential, okay, based from your course outline. Okay, so I will show you the example of what we have done last year in developing our course micro-credential. Okay, and for MOOC, maybe we're going to have just one MOOC for 2021. Okay, so this is the KPIs. Okay, and then we will have our activities. Okay, this is just a plan. Okay, planning of our micro-credential activities for 2021. Okay, as for now, we are going to have our first workshop, okay, on 18 January at 2:30 p.m. Okay, however, this date are subject to changes. Okay, if we have any event on that date, so maybe we will, I mean, change the date of our micro-credential workshop. Okay, so as for now, we are going to have the first workshop is about micro-credential mapping. Okay, so first, before you develop your content, what you need to do is map your micro-credential, okay, based on your course outline. Okay, I will show you after this, okay, how are you going to map your, I mean, an overview of MC mapping, okay, but how are you going to map the micro-credential? We are going to do it step by step, one by one, on the 18th of January. Okay, so what you need is just the course outline. Okay, and also your team member. I mean, after this Taklimat, okay, this talk, okay, you can, I mean, think of what are the courses that you are going to develop your micro-credential course, okay, from your course outline. Okay, pick one course for each cluster. Okay, sorry, 18 February. Okay, thank you, Dr. Amelia. Okay, 18 February. Okay, so we are going to have MC mapping workshop. Okay, so we are going to show you how to map your micro-credential based on your course outline. And then we are going to have next is in the 25th February, okay, at 2:30 p.m. It also, I mean, content development workshop. Okay, so we have around 2, 4, 6 content development workshop. Okay, so this workshop, we are going to, I mean, demonstrate to you, okay, step by step on how are you going to develop your, maybe a videos, and then your infographic, okay, Canva, maybe you are going to use Powtoon and so on. Okay, so we have a lot of tools that we can use to develop our micro-credential content. Okay, so as for now, we are going to have it online, okay, in WebEx meeting. But when everything goes fine and we can come to PPIP, maybe we are going to have face-to-face workshop, okay, at the computer lab. Okay, so this might help you, okay, on developing your micro-credential content. Okay, and then we will have it on March, April. Okay, on the 30th April, okay, we are going to complete, okay, our MCs for one course. Okay, so maybe for one course, you are going to have 14 MCs. So that will be completed, okay, on the 30th April 2021. Okay, and then we will have the meeting of committee meeting, and then we are going to submit to CDAE, and we are going to have, okay, pelancaran of MC. Okay, so this is the activities. So that we are going to plan to do, and we are going to make it, okay, 2 weeks once for 2 weeks, okay, so that everybody, okay, can develop their content, okay, until 30th April. Okay, so this is just a planning. So I hope all of you, maybe just one day, okay, for 2 hours, we develop our MC content. Okay, maybe for other days and also other time, you can do your other works lah. Okay, but for this, we just need, twice a week, okay, once a week for 2 weeks, okay, to do our to develop our micro-credential content. Okay, so this is the date. Okay, I will put in our MC planning activities in the site. Okay, and all of you can explore the site. Okay, to look at what are the activities, okay, that we are going to do for micro-credential. Okay, so that is the activities. Okay, next we are going to move forward, okay, into, okay, what are the difference, okay, between MOOC and also micro-credential. Okay, sorry, I forgot to put in the title here. So as you can see in the left-hand side, okay, this is a micro-credential course. And in the right-hand side is a MOOC course. Okay, so this is the difference, okay, between micro-credential and also MOOC. Okay, so for micro-credential, as you can see here, micro course from a full course. Okay, so you have one full course that is, for example, we have in technology PGT 436E. Okay, that is a full course online learning, okay, or full course in that semester. Okay, what you need to do is just one topic and you create one micro-credential. Okay, so if you have 14 topics, it means you are going to create, okay, either 14 more or less micro-credential. Okay, one topic, one micro-credential. Okay, as for MOOC, as you can see here in the right-hand side, okay, full course online. Okay, in one open learning, you are going to have 14 topics. Okay, so in what we call micro-credential, okay, one MC equal to one open learning. So I will show you the example here. Okay, you see the example here. Okay, so this is the example of MOOC. Okay, so we have here, this is for PGT 436E. Okay, technology subject. Okay, so this is MOOC for PGT 436E. Okay, in our MOOC here, we will have all courses here, okay, in one learning platform. Okay, So we have our first topic here, second topic, third topic. Okay, for example, for the first topic, okay, so this is for the first topic, okay, that the student need to do the activities. Okay, so for MOOC PGT 436E, okay, this is just, like a tutorial, online tutorial to our students, or online revision to our students. Okay, we are not using this platform. Okay, in PGT 436E, we are using eLearn. Okay, in PGT 436E. Okay, but I have developed the MOOC for PGT 436E. This is for student revision and also the tutorial for them. Okay, so this is not, it's just the same function like eLearn. Okay, we upload our material here, and then students are going to do their, content here. Okay, as you can see here, okay, I give the content and then student answer the quiz here. Okay, so this is MOOC. Okay, we have all the topic course in one learning platform. Okay, so for 14 weeks, students are going to complete this MOOC. Okay, so the time duration for them to complete is flexible. Okay, so it is up to them on how they are going to complete this MOOC for PGT 436E. Okay, for 14 weeks complete. Okay, so this is a MOOC. Okay, from MOOC, okay, we are going to develop one micro-credential. Okay, for example, for 21st century education model. Okay, for this one, okay, I'm taking out, okay, this topic. Okay, this topic is from my course outline. Okay, 21st century education model is the first topic. The second topic is this one. The third topic is this one, for example. Okay, so from this one topic, from my course outline, I'm taking out to do one micro-credential. Okay, how this topic are going to look like in micro-credential. Okay, so I'm taking out one topic and then I'm doing one micro-credential on the 21st century classroom. Okay, the title is different. That is designing 21st century. Okay, so this is the intro or synopsis of my course for one micro-credential. So in this one platform, we are going to have one micro-credential topic. Okay, so this is the topic, and then we have the learning activities. So I will have 3 learning activities here. Okay, from one topic just now. Okay, now one topic will become one micro-credential. Okay, so and then I will have this flipped classroom 21st teaching method. Okay, so this is the video lecture for students to watch. Okay, so this is, I create my own video lecture. Okay, students are going to watch the video lecture. Okay, and then after they watch the video lecture, okay, they are going to move into, okay, as you can see here, another one, additional material. Okay, so additional material here. I need to, okay. So after they they watch the video lecture, they are going to, explore the additional material, and then they are going to do the activities. Just a simple one. Okay, so from one topic just now. Okay, MOOC, you are going to have all the topics in one open learning platform. Micro-credential, you are going to take out one topic from MOOC or one topic from your course outline, make it into one micro-credential. Okay, so this topic, designing 21st century classroom, is not only for my student, okay, but also are going to I mean, maybe the participant will be the teachers. Okay, the teachers who want to design their 21st century classroom, okay, they can join this micro-credential. Okay, and my student also can join this micro-credential. Okay, designing 21st century classroom, which refer to, okay, my first topic in PGT 436E. Okay, so this is MOOC, the difference that I want to show to you. Okay, so MOOC is a full online course. Okay, micro-credential is just a one topic, okay, that you are going to do, develop the content, okay, and your participant is not only your student. Okay, so this is an overview of the micro-credential, okay, that I have developed in my cluster, technology cluster, okay, for PGT 436E. Okay, so we are going to have the definition here. So that is the difference between MOOC and micro-credential. Okay, and for now, we are encouraged to do a course micro-credential, not MOOC. Okay, if you want to do MOOC, okay, it's up to you. Okay, but each cluster you need to do one course micro-credential. Okay, and then completion. For MOOC, we have complete 14 topics is one open learning. Okay, just now I have showed you. Okay, for micro-credential, you are going to have not only one, but more than one micro-credential, okay, which you are going to have one digital badges. Okay, open learning, they are going to get a certificate. Okay, MOOC, they are going to get a digital badges. And duration for them to complete the micro-credential is 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so we want our student or our participant, okay, that join our course can complete the micro-credential, I mean, in one day. Okay, if we offer MOOC, okay, to our participant, okay, we're afraid they cannot complete all the 14 topics, okay, and they cannot get the certificate. Okay, so that's why we want to offer micro-credential, so that they can complete one micro-credential and get one digital badge. Okay, and then target participant for MOOC is free just for our student. And it is free. We are not going to generate any income or offer with fee if they want to join MOOC. Okay, as for micro-credential is for student, public, lecturer, teachers. Okay, so who is your target participant? Okay, and then they will pay at minimum cost. For example, for one micro-credential, you are going to pay around 10 to 20 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so it is, I mean, cheaper than a full course online. Okay, but this will decide, okay, with, I mean, developer and also CDAE. Okay, maybe they will, I mean, do an agreement, okay, how many percent that you are going to get and how many percent contribute to the PTJs and also GSM. Okay, so this is like the workshop that we do where we generate income for our PPIPs. Okay, so this is also an income generation. Okay, why we need to do micro-credential? For individual KPI. Okay, for course credential, maybe one course we are going to, so Dr. Azida will maybe correct me or answer your question in the chat, because I mean, maybe Dr. Azida is very busy. Okay, so if Dr. Azida want to add anything, just add, Doctor. Okay, so one micro-credential, we are going to have individual KPI. Okay, each one of you are going to have, for example, if you develop 3 micro-credential, you are going to have 3 KPI for micro-credential. Okay, and then you will get 1 intellectual properties for 1 micro-credential, IP. Yeah? So this also the KPIs, okay, that you are going to get, and also for your promotion. Okay, if you want to go for associate professor, okay, maybe the IP, okay, they will see the IP that you get. Okay, and then for income generation, okay, before we need to do workshop, okay, collect fee from our participant. Okay, but now with micro credential, okay, when the participant join your micro credential, they are going to pay, okay, for them to join the micro credential. So if your participant is 100, okay, so you are going to get more income generation. Okay, but your participant is not only for your student, but also for others, user. Okay, not only for Malaysia, but also outside Malaysia. Okay, if they interested with your content in your micro credential. Okay, and you're also going to get more participants, okay, for your micro credential. Okay, so this is the main facilitator for each cluster, okay, which we have, each cluster will have one course, okay, for them to, transfer into micro credential, okay. So one course, maybe you are going to have, 15, 14 or more micro credential. Okay, so this is the main facilitator. Okay, as you can see here, we have the Tazida for Science Cluster, the Azia Kurikulum and Pentadbiran, Terjemah Bahasa Sains Sosial, Telur Pendidikan Khas, Yaya Tesis, Timastura Counseling, Rosniza Psychology and Psychometric, and me in Mathematics. Okay, but if the main facilitator is quite busy, okay, you can also, consult with other facilitators. Okay, it's not just science. Dr. Azida will be the facilitator. Will only be the facilitator. No. Okay, so others also are going to be facilitators to other cluster. But this is the main facilitators that you can refer. Okay, so this is for each cluster. Okay, do you have any question before I proceed? Oh, sorry. Duration for MC is half an hour and 2 hours. Okay, I'm sorry. Before I say it, the duration is, okay. For MC, duration is half an hours. Okay, half an hours and also until 2 hours. Okay, so it's 30 minutes until 2 hours. Okay, for example, you are going to develop your micro credential, just 30 minutes for them to complete, so that you can develop this one micro credential for 30 minutes. Okay, and then until 2 hours. Okay, so completion of one micro credential is 30 minutes until 2 hours. Okay, so the less is 30 minutes, and then the maximum hours is 2 hours. Okay, if you cannot develop a 2 hours content, maybe you develop 4 hours content. You need to separate the content into 2 micro credentials. Okay, how are we going to do that? That is in our first workshop for course mapping workshop. Okay. Do you have any other question before I proceed with the examples?
Sekarang belum ada lagi.
Belum ada. Okay. So I can proceed. I will proceed to course mapping. Okay. Okay, so we have here. Okay, so this is micro-credential course mapping. We are going to go into detail in our next first workshop of micro-credential. Okay, so okay, maybe you will have a general idea on what you are going to do in your micro-credential for one courses. Okay, so we have the course title is ICT in Education, where the course code is PGT 436E. Okay, we have 3 units for 120 hours SLT. Okay, so we pick one courses here where we have all the instructor for these courses, okay, that are going to develop the micro-credential content. Okay, and then we have the course synopsis and also the CLO. Okay, so all these are just the same with your course outline. Okay, so this is from PGT 436E course outline. Okay, make it bigger. Okay, so after we have this from course outline, okay, we have here the CLO, okay, and the chapter or the topics from course outline. Okay, so this is the CLO you get from the course outline and also chapters or topics. Okay, so all these topics, okay, are from PGT 436E course outline. Okay, so we have here around 14 topics. Okay, 14 topics from our course outline. Okay, then from these 14 topics, we are going to develop our micro-credential module. Okay, so one micro-credential equal to one open learning. Okay, so micro-credential, as I showed you just now. Okay, so this is one micro-credential, okay, which I picked from the topic, one topic of my course, full course outline. Okay, so this is one micro-credential. So you are going to create one micro-credential. Okay, like this lah. Okay, just an overview. We are going to use open learning. Okay, so for the first topic, okay, we are going to have CLO1, which is demonstrate the use of ICT tools in teaching and learning. Okay, so the MC modules, okay, so they will be module 1. Okay, who are going to develop this? So this is going to be Dr. Azidah lah. So module 1 will be one MC, one micro-credential. Okay, so module 1 is one micro-credential. Okay, so the title will be Concept of ICT in Education. Okay, your micro-credential title cannot be the same with the topics or chapter in your course outline. Okay, so you need to do a title, I mean maybe a catchy title, okay, for your micro-credential so that others people, okay, can join your micro-credential. Okay, if you do this title, Introduction to ICT in Education, okay, this is just like a course title, you know, for the first topic. Okay, sometimes other people outside, okay, when they look at the title Introduction to ICT, they don't want to join the micro-credential. But if you change into concept of ICT in education, I mean teachers are going to join this one, okay, because they want to know the concept of ICT in education. Okay, maybe parents also want to join this micro-credential. Why? Because the parents want to know the concept of ICT in education so that they can apply it to their children, for example. Okay, so the participant is not only for students. Okay, if you are doing MOOC, then you need to use this topic, title topic, because the MOOC is for your student, not for public. Okay, but for micro-credential, it is not only for your student, so you need to change the title. You cannot follow the title of your course outline. Make it catchy. Okay, means other people who look at this title, oh, yeah, I mean, interested to join the course. Okay, so this is the title, new title. You cannot follow the course outline title because it is too formal, I think. Okay, it cannot attract participant to join your course. Okay, and then Dr. Azida are going to develop the micro learning outcome. Okay, for this one. Okay, for this module 1. Okay, so Dr. Azida are going to develop. So she developed 2 micro learning outcome for this one micro credential. Okay, so this is referred to one micro credential. So she is going to develop, explain, and then discuss. Okay, and the content that she are going to develop is one video 10 minutes. One video 10 minutes, one video 10 minutes, and then one flipbook with embedded video. Okay, content duration is the content in open learning. Okay, for example, so this is my content. So this is the content in my open learning. Okay, I will show you about mine. This. Okay, and then the assessment Dr. Azida will put in here just one assessment, just a simple assessment that is forum. Okay, so this one will be a simple content and also a simple assessment or activities. Okay, it's not for you to compulsory to develop assessment, create assessment. Okay, you also can create activities in your micro credential. Okay, one assessment, one activities equal to 1 hours. Okay, and then the second topic of our course outline is 21st century education model. Okay, so this is from course outline. Okay, so from this course outline, we decide to develop 2 micro credential. Okay, from one topic, we decide to develop 2 micro credential. That is, okay, this is your design. So what I show is the example of what we have developed. After this, you need to design with your team. Okay, you're going to develop your micro credential. Okay, so 21st century education, we designed to develop 2 micro credential, which is first by Dr. Mastura, and then the third module is by me. Okay, so we have 2 different modules because we cannot make it one module, micro credential. Okay, it will take more than 2 hours for them to complete. Okay, so we have here, first is Dr. Mastura going to develop, the title will be 21st century skill. Okay, and then my title will be designing 21st century classroom. Okay, so one topic, we decide to make it into 2 micro credential. This will be individual micro credential. Okay, not course micro credential. This is individual. So I mean here, Dr. Azida will get 1 micro credential, Dr. Mastura 1 micro credential, and then I'm going to have 1 micro credential here. Okay, so I'm going. This is my module that I need to develop. Okay, so I developed 2 micro learning outcome. Okay, so this is the owner. This is the owner. The owner are going to develop the micro learning outcome. Okay, so I'm the owner. So I'm going to develop this, not Dr. Azida or Dr. Mastura, for example. Okay, so this is, I'm going to develop. This is also Dr. Mastura going to develop her own micro learning outcome. Okay, so this will become individual. Okay, not going to be a course learning outcome. Okay, so the title should be not the same with the course outcome. Okay, course outline. Okay, after I develop these 2 learning outcome, okay, so this is my content. Okay, I have 4 content here which the student are going to watch just 15 minutes, 10-minute video, 10-minute videos, 10-minute videos. Okay, so this is what I have done. So I have 4 content here. First content is 21st century teaching method. I just give them 1 video, 1 additional material, 1 activity, and 1 simple quiz. So my quiz are going to be like this, just a simple quiz. Okay, for them, make them explain 3 characteristics of 21st century teacher. So this one, okay, I already explained in my video lecture, 10-minute video lecture. Okay, and then they can go back into the learning activities. After they complete 15 minutes video, 10-minute video, sorry, they are going to proceed with the next topic, that is flipped classroom. So I give them 1 video lecture here, 1 additional material, 1 activities, and 1 quiz. Quiz activities also just a simple activities. Okay, so this is a simple template. They just fill in the template. Okay, so they don't need to, think of what they are going to design because already have the template. They just change the topic and then the example. Okay, just a simple one. Okay, you are not going to give them something is very hard for them to do lah. Okay, and then they can go to 21st century teaching method, that is gamification. Okay, so they're going to look at the video lecture. So this is my video lecture, okay, that I have done on gamification. Okay, so they can watch my video lecture here. Okay, so this is what I have done. Okay, I'm using blank space to explain to them. Okay, and then gamification, after they watch 10-minute, 15-minute video lectures, they're going to have the additional material. Just a simple additional material, okay, for them to look at. That is guideline. Okay, it's very simple. And then just one, okay, gamification, activities and 1 quiz. Simple activities and simple quiz. Okay, don't make it too hard. 5 questions for your quiz, for example. Okay, just 5 questions. For example, I have here 5 questions, 2 questions only. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so a simple question. Okay, so after they complete all my activities here, 1 video lecture they watch, okay, and then 1 material, activity, and simple quiz, then they will get digital badges. Okay, so this is what I have done from this mapping. Okay, I've done 1 video, so 4 video. First, 21st century method, classroom, gamification, and social media. Okay, the activities that I'm going to give to them is a forum, and they need to design and develop infographic. Just a simple infographic. Okay, I'm going to give them the template. Okay, so they are going to just use the template and write the content. And the forum, okay, how to choose the right method. All these are in the video lecture. So they can complete my module in 2 hours. Okay, SLT is student learning time to prepare. Okay, for them to prepare to complete the module. Okay, Microcredential. So how many hours they are going to complete is 2 hours. Okay, so this is module 3. So this is 1 Microcredential. Okay, and then we have Dr. Yahya for topic 2. We also decide to make into 2 Microcredential. Okay, so Dr. Yahya are going to do Bloom taxonomy. Dr. Azida will do Ghanaian event of instruction. Okay, so this module Microcredential is not only for our students, but also for teachers. Okay, teachers are going to join this, Microcredential. Okay, so we provide training to teachers, okay, but not through workshop, but through Microcredential. Okay, and then the owner, Dr. Yahya, are going to develop the MLO, micro learning outcome. the content, and also the assessment or the activities. Okay, so 10 multiple choice, 1 hour. Okay, just a simple one. And then we have Dr. Azida also, the owner, will develop all these 3. And then Dr. Mastura, Dr. Yaya. Okay, from this, okay, we have here is 15 modules, 15 micro-credential. Okay, from our course outline, we can develop 15 micro-credential. Okay, each and every one of us are going to have around 3 micro-credential that we need to develop. Okay, so I will get my KPIs is 3 micro-credential. Dr. Yaya will get 3, Dr. Mastura will get 3, and Dr. Azida also will get 3, and Dr. Rosniza are going to get 3 micro-credential. Okay, so these micro-credential, okay, are going to join, but not only for our student, but also for other participants. Okay, so this is an overview of the course mapping. So we are going to help you on how you are going to develop your title, your MLO, your content, and also your activity and assessment. Okay, so we have Dr. Asniza and Dr. Shah already done their part there. Okay, I will show to you. Okay, do you have any question before we proceed? Yeah, before we proceed, do you have any question?
Sekarang faham lah.
Okay, nanti nak buat nak buat nanti tu.
Nak buat nanti tu baru banyak soalan.
Ya, betul. So that one kita akan buat dalam bengkel kita nanti. Masa tu saya rasa guarantee banyak soalan lah. Okay, taklimat is just an overview saja. Ni yang Dr. Shah dah buat lah. Okay, yang saya boleh tunjuk. Saya share. Okay, so for now, ini maybe an overview lah apa yang dah dibuat oleh the simple one. Belum lagi lah, nanti dalam workshop, in our workshop, we are going to talk more on this. Okay, step by step on how we are going to develop our course mapping. Okay, so this is what Dr. Shah have done. Okay, on PGA 101. Okay, so he has designed. Okay, just this is chapter from course outline. Okay, so from the first chapter, okay, he designed to develop one micro-credential that is mari berkenalan dengan psikologi pendidikan. Okay, one catchy title lah. Okay, so and then he will put in here who is the owner, okay, of this module who are going to develop or create their own MLO and the content and also the assessment. Okay, and then for topic 2, okay, they also have 2 modules. That is bagaimana teori perkembangan kognitif membantu guru memahami pelajar. Okay, bagaimana teori perkembangan kognitif Vygotsky membantu guru memahami pelajar. Okay, this is the title. Okay, so you are going to design your own title. Okay, make it something that not only your students are going to join your micro-credential, okay, teachers or other users are going to join your micro-credential. Okay, tajuk-tajuk yang catchy lah. Okay, yang tidak terlalu formal. Kalau kita ambil tengok tajuk dalam course outline, we have here teori perkembangan kognitif pelajar. Okay, kalau tajuk kita tulis teori je, orang tak nak join dah, takut. Okay, sebab apa? Why? Because teori is quite boring lah. Okay, when we talk about theory. Okay, tapi once we put in a question title here, okay, I mean we want to attract them. Okay, how they are going to answer this. Okay, bagaimana teori perkembangan mantu guru? Dia nak tahulah. Okay, so dia akan join the module. Okay, kalau kita letak teori perkembangan kognitif Piaget je, confirm dia tak nak join. Sebab apa? Teori is a quite busy, boring title lah. Okay, dia takut nanti cakap saja, dia tak mau join. So the pembangun module is Pro Hairul, for example lah. Pro Hairul will be the owner. So Pro Hairul will get one micro-credential. Okay, he will develop his own MLO, the content and also the assessment. Okay, so this is an overview on what you are going to do in your micro-credential. And then we have Dr. Asniza also have done her course, micro-credential course mapping. Okay, Dr. Asniza is just the coordinator. Okay, coordinator only. Okay, but the micro-credential will be individual KPI. Okay, so Dr. Asniza will not have all the micro-credential here. The KPI is under Dr. Asniza, no. Okay, the KPI will under the course owner here. Okay, so we will have Dr. Muzira, okay, Dr. Noraida, it will be the owner of the micro-credential. Okay, so the head will be the coordinator only. Okay, but the KPIs, the IP will be owned by the owner. Dr. Noraida will own this KPI and also the IPs for module 7. Okay, the title also she will change from introduction to inferential statistics. Okay, make it into something that will catch other people, eyes on joining this micro-credential. Concept of inferential analysis and hypothesis testing. Okay, so you are going to design that, and then we have the MLO, and then the videos is only 50 minutes, 50 minutes, cannot more than that. Okay, and then just an online quiz, 10 questions, simple question. Okay, and they can complete in 30 to 2 hours, 30 minutes into 2 hours completion of micro-credential. Okay, if you think the students cannot complete, so for example, for module, this one, okay, for title hypothesis testing, okay, the student cannot complete these two, okay, so you need to separate into 2 modules. So they can complete this in 2 hours, this one in 2 hours, for example. Okay, if they cannot complete this in 2 hours, then you need to split another one micro-credential here. Okay, so that one we will do in course mapping workshop. Okay, course mapping workshop, we will do it one by one together. Okay, maybe we can get a feedback from our friends, okay, during the workshop. Okay, the most important is the feedback. Okay, maybe when our friend look at our title, for example, okay, this title, okay, so our friend say, if I'm the participant, I'm not going to join this micro-credential. Okay, why? Because the title is too complicated. Okay, I'm afraid I cannot manage to complete this micro-credential, for example lah. Okay, so they might give you a suggestion of the title, okay, that can catch not only your student but also other participants, okay, to join your micro-credential. Okay, and then maybe our friends can give a feedback, okay, on the MLO. Your micro-credential is too long, for example. Okay, you need to make it into just maximum is 2. Okay, maximum is 2 micro-credential. Then you can complete in 2 hours. If 3, the student cannot complete in 2 hours. So you need to split the module 10 into 2 modules. Okay, maybe hypothesis testing. Okay, sample one-way ANOVA, part 1. one micro-credential. And then another one is hypothesis testing, case K sample, one-way ANOVA, part 2. That's one, another micro-credential. So we will have 2 micro-credential. Okay, so that is how you are going to design. So on our next workshop, okay, please bring your course outline. And you also need to decide your team. Okay, each cluster, at least one course. Okay, this is compulsory. Yeah, I think we have the meeting with the cluster meeting with our dean. Okay, so dekan dah pun maklum, each cluster mesti ada satu course yang buat micro-credential. Okay, so you need to decide who is the coordinator and also the team members. Okay, so you need to have the coordinator because she or he, okay, will do the course mapping template. Okay, but you are going to create your own MLO, content and assessment, the owner. Okay, so this is the example of course mapping, the first workshop that we are going to do in our next workshop. Okay. Okay, so do you have any question? Okay, if you don't, if you have any question, just fancy and catchy, yes. Okay, maybe the title should be fancy and catchy. Okay, then only we will have not only our student but also from others. Okay, user are going to join our MC. Okay, so this is the assessment. Okay, for example, I have the assessment here. After they complete all my topics, we have the assessment here. Okay, so assessment is just one question: how to choose the right method for teaching activity. So they just write a simple of their thoughts on how to choose the right method. Okay, second assessment, they just upload their design. Okay, the lesson plan, simple lesson plan, and then upload the design. So this is the assessment after they complete my micro-credential. Then they will get 1 digital badges. Okay, so how we are going to decide on the digital badges? Okay, you can look here. Okay, so this is from MQA. Okay, MQA already, published the guideline of micro-credential. Okay, that's why our VCs want us to create micro-credential for course. Okay, so that this can be a bridging to our student, okay, to transfer their credit after they complete our micro-credential. Okay, so this also, okay, can be an income generation to USM. Okay, so this is the definition from MQA. What is the micro-credential? Must be in digital certification. This is the digital badges after they complete 1 micro-credential. Okay, for example, our student, if they want to transfer their credit, they need to complete all the modules. Okay, for example, if my subject, we have 15 modules, so they need to collect 15 digital badges. So after they have 15 digital badges, then they can transfer credit for PGT 436E course. Okay, but this one in the future. Okay, USM are not implement it yet, but we will implement it in the future lah. So that's why our VCs want us to create micro-credential from the course. Okay, so this is also for our student. Okay, and then we have here all this definition. Okay, I will give you all the material after this. And then the entry requirement for micro-credentials. Okay, you do not have, you do not need minimum entry requirement. Anybody can enter our, join our micro-credential. Okay, we want to obtain an award of qualification through stacking a micro-credential. The learner must meet minimum entry requirement, including APL A. Okay, APEL A is the assessment or accreditation, okay, from MQA, okay, for our micro-credential. Okay, so and also all the general policies from the MQA. Okay, so iktiraf lah, okay, diiktiraf oleh MQA, okay, micro-credential. And then we have this is quality assurance of micro-credential, okay, also by MQA. Okay, so in our micro-credential, this is the quality assurance, okay, for one micro-credential. And then this is micro-credential approach. Okay, what we are going to do in USM in the future, we have the transfer credit lah. Okay, so we have a academic program, 120 units, break up into package that is micro-credential. Module is micro-credential. Okay, so this is freestanding. Freestanding is, for example, we are going to, we always do a one-day workshop that is 6 hours. We are going to break up into micro-credential. Okay, so maybe we have 6 micro-credential. Okay, but now we are encouraged to do this academic program, credit bearing. Okay, so you are not encouraged to do professional development, micro-credential. Okay, maksudnya kita kena buat yang ni lah, okay, academic program. Okay, yang biasa kita buat dalam workshop tu boleh sebenarnya dibuat tapi tak digalakkan. Okay, kerana disebabkan oleh MQA ni lah. Okay, we want to get accreditation from MQA. That's why we need to do our micro-credential in academic program, like a bridging lah. Okay, after they get 15 badges, dia boleh transfer credit for that subject. Okay, so this is the digital badges lah yang dia akan collect untuk transfer credit. Okay, bukan saja student, orang luar pun boleh join. Macam cikgu-cikgu, okay, so dia perlu bayar lah untuk join. Okay, boleh jadi juga student, our student need to pay. If they want to transfer credit, they have to pay lah. If not, dia kena ikuti program. Macam sekarang lah. Okay, during our PKPs, okay, there are my students, they need to drop the subject. Okay, why? Because they don't have time to, maksudnya susah lah dia nak commit with the assignment because they are at home. Okay, so banyak kerja dan sebagainya. If we have micro-credential, student boleh buat at any time. Dengan syarat, they need to collect 15 badges. Dia buatlah berapa semester pun tapi cukup 15 badges, they can transfer the credit. That one is in the future lah. Jadi for now, our VCs want us to develop content first. Developlah sebanyak mungkin content. After this, we are going to do this one. Okay, which is accredited by MQA. Okay, we have accredited. Okay, so APEL A itu apa? Boleh tengok kat sini lah. Accreditation for Career Experiential Learning. Okay, so this is an accreditation by MQA, APEL A access. So you can just go to mqa.gov.my, APEL. Boleh baca lah. And maksudnya lebih lanjut boleh baca dekat sini. Okay, you can read furthermore here lah. Okay. And then we have a CDAE website, okay, where you can learn from here also. Okay, ada setengah daripada some of us cannot join the workshop that our committee have planned. Okay, so you can join the course by CDAE, online course. Okay, go to CDAE website. Okay, and then you will have micro-credential program. Go to program and then click micro-credential at USM. Okay, we have cdae.usm.my and then go to program and then go to micro-credential at USM. Okay, if you click here, okay, you are going to go through the micro-credential at USM webpage. Okay, so they have here, okay, everything here, the definition, the introduction, okay, which have done by Prof. Karim, okay, a brief overview of micro-credential, And then planning and designing. They also have the video here. You can click here. Okay, they will show you the video on how to plan and design the micro-credential by Prof. Karim. Okay, he already developed the video content. Okay, but after you watch this video, then you can come to our workshop. Okay, PPIP workshop, we can discuss. Okay, if you have any question or any technical problem, okay, we have the technical team. Okay, on content development, we have technical team on the equipment and also application. So we will help you, okay, on our workshop. Okay, then we have the module here on how to plan and design. You can just click. So Prof. Karim already create this site for designing micro-credential program. Okay, you can go through all the units. Okay, we have all the videos, the question, okay, and then we'll help you on how are you going to design a micro-credential. Okay, so and then we have the getting started flowchart. Okay, if you click at for the flowchart, as you can see here, okay, so this is the flowchart for Pembangunan module, the perancang. Okay, I mean the designer of the module. Okay, who are the designer? Your team lah. Okay, the whole team design the module. Okay, then individual will will develop the module. Okay, so this is for the module design. Okay, designing the module, all team members need to design. Okay, so we have the flowchart here. You need to identify the subject, okay, the tajuk, the title, okay, the language, okay. So if you want to do in your micro-credential in Malay, it's up to you. Okay, either in Malay or in English. Okay, so boleh buatlah dalam dua-dua bahasa pun. And who are your target group? Kena ingat lah target group. Jangan buat title that too formal lah. Okay, kalau too formal orang tengok pun takut nak join. Okay, they're afraid to join because it's too complicated. For example, make the title just like a simple. Okay, 4 steps to analyze your data. Okay, 4 steps. Oh, macam menarik je, 4 langkah je, mudahnya. Macam tu lah kan. Okay, so title must attract your audience. Okay, and then you need to check your title. Okay, either it has been developed in the platform of Microcredential. Okay, if you click here, you can go to Microcredential platform. Okay, so I think we don't have the title yet. Okay, you can check. We don't want put same title here. Okay, so kena tengoklah tajuk-tajuk yang ada. Ada tak yang kita buat? Okay, for example, you want to do teknologi literasi untuk kanak-kanak. Okay, sedangkan Dr. Zida dah buat lah. So we don't want another one. Okay, so make sure the title is not the same with what have been developed by the others lecturer. Okay, so that one is for and then we have here tajuk modul telah ada. Kalau ya, you need to, okay, if there is the title already developed by other lecturer, okay, you need to discuss back lah on how you're going to change the title. Maybe the content will not the same, but the title you have to make it different. Okay, and then you are going to have Taklimat. Okay, we already done it today. Okay, and then course mapping. So next module, we are going to do the course mapping. Okay, so I will provide the course mapping template. Okay, so every one of you can have the mapping template. You can design just simple design. Okay, who are going to be the owner of the module. Okay, and then in our workshop, we are going to develop or design our mapping. Okay, so this is all the what we call flowchart. Okay, And then we go here, we have the guideline. Okay, so CDAE already gave us the guideline. So we are going to look at the checklist. Okay, so we need to have all the checklists here. Okay, as requirement by Microcredential at USM. Okay, so we are going to look at the checklist while we are designing and also developing our course content. Okay, and then we have the template. Okay, so this template is not complete. Okay, it's also by Dr. Azida 436, PGT 436E. Okay, but I will provide you with the complete template. Okay, so you are going to have that. And then the module, video, and then DIY module. So DIY instruction video, video production, they also have here. Okay, you can have a look here and you can come and join the workshop and we will discuss what are the, technical problems that you have that you cannot develop. So we will help you with that in technical content development. And then create course. Okay, they also give you the guideline template and the quick links. And then the studio at CDAE. Okay, so they will have the link here. You just click the link. Okay, and then okay, that's it. Okay, from CDAE that you can learn it online, and then come to our workshop, and we can help you on your technical problem in content development, in the equipment, and also the application that you use. Okay, so after we develop all the content, then we will transfer into open learning platform. Okay, so in open learning platform, we will guide you how you're going to get the username and password of open learning. Okay, so that one you need to apply to CDAE with your course mapping. Okay, you need to attach your course mapping, then you will get your username and password. Okay, free. Okay, free. And you need to sign a contract with CDAE that you are going to develop MC or MOOC in 1 year. Okay, so your subscription will be in 1 year. Okay, so do you have any question? Okay, your subscription will be in 1 year. Okay, for open learning. This one also we will have workshop on this. After you have developed all your content, your video, okay, and then your and so on lah. Okay, okay. So this is one more. Okay, the last part is about your module. Okay, so this is ICT in education journey to become 21st century educators. Okay, for example, teachers, okay, school teachers. Okay, if they want to join my module 3 here, okay, they can just join one module. Okay, they don't have to join other module here. Okay, but if they want to become 21st century educators, they need to join all the 15 modules here. Okay, so this is, a promotion lah, or iklan lah, kita nak bagi iklan kepada pengguna luar yang bukan student, okay, that is not our student, to join all the module. Kita iklankan modul lain lah. This is my Microcredential, but I also promote Dr. Azida, Dr. Yahya, Dr. Rose, and Dr. Mas module here. Okay, if they see here, okay, they see, oh, I want to become a 21st century educators. So I will complete all the modules. Or if they just want to complete module 3 and they are interested in module 13, for example. Okay, so they are going to go to module 13. Join this module. Okay, you need to promote your friends' module also. Okay, so they can decide which module they want to join. Okay, if you're a student, they need to join all lah. If they don't join all the module, they cannot get the transfer credit. Okay, so this one, you need to promote, okay, your others friend module. Okay, this is one of the example lah. If they join my module, they will know, oh, this is not only the module. They have another 15 modules. Okay, but some of the teachers, they want to join all 50 modules, they can pick which module that catch their interest, okay, to join the micro-credential. Okay, so this is one of the way lah that I'm going to promote, okay, other modules for PGT for 360. Okay, but I don't put it here PGT for 360. Why? It is too formal. Okay, macam subjek lah pula. Okay, kalau orang tengok subjek, orang tak nak lah. Quite boring macam dalam kelas kan. So we make it into a fancy and catchy title lah. Okay, so they can choose whichever module they want to join. We don't have prerequisite. For example, they don't need to complete module 1 and then module 2, module 3, no. They can complete any module. So that's why you need to design module that is individually. Okay, it is not related. It cannot be related. One more thing, your micro-credential cannot be related into other modules, stand alone. Okay, but if they complete all this module, they will get one certificate for PGT for 360. Okay, so that is for micro-credential. Okay, do you have any question? Okay. Send your course mapping, we will give you the open learning license. Okay, Dr. Azidah already write it here in our chat box. You can use the license for all your MC module. Okay, so kita boleh buat lah our own modules and our own KPIs. Okay. Do you have any other question?
Mama sekarang pukul berapa ya, Pak?
3.58.
Ada orang tanya. Okay, ada apa-apa soalan? Before we proceed.
Dr. Rahimi anak dia tanya ya.
Sorry,
kami nak mute.
Sekejap, saya nak cari mana ni.
Tolong mute, Ustaz. Aduh.
Dr. Rahimi. Ni. Nampak.
No, just.
Okay. Masih lagi. Tak ada dia punya mic lah kat sini.
Saya tadi saya tak dapat dengar ke Zoom. Lepas tu saya dah buka tak boleh nak mute. Tak tahu macam mana nak mute.
Oh, sini pun tak ada mic. Dr. Rahimi punya mic tak ada kat sini. Untuk saya mute kan. Mute all lah. Okay dah. Mute all lah.
Okay.
Masih lagi dengar.
Tapi masih sebab saya punya dekat icon ni dah
lagi.
mute. Kalau terus je nanti.
So, ada apa-apa soalan sebelum kita habiskan? Ada apa-apa soalan?
Dr. Zu, saya nak tanya sikit lah. Dah mentang-mentang tak boleh di-mute kan. Saya tanya soalan terus ya.
Okay.
Okay, untuk micro-credential ni kita kata kita open to our student or public lah kan. Dan modul kita micro-credential tu akan dibayar lah RM10 or RM20. Tapi kalau dalam keadaan sekarang, our student memang dia dah bayar fee untuk pengajian. Jadi macam relevan lah untuk dia orang join kita punya micro-credential sebab itu bayar pula kan extra cost lah untuk pelajar kita sebenarnya, betul tak?
Betul.
Dia ada consider macam micro-credential ni akan free tak? Kita buat free je.
Micro-credential ni saya rasa tak boleh buat free. Okay, sebab kita nak open to public. Okay, tapi as for now is free lah for our student untuk sebab kita tak buat lagi transfer credit tu kan. Okay, Dr. Zida pun dah inform sebelum ni, as for now kita akan buat free dahululah untuk support blended learning substitution tu. Okay, maksudnya student tak boleh join face-to-face class, dia boleh join micro-credential class lah. So sekarang ni masih free lagi, kita tak letak harga lagi. Okay, once kita dah letak harga, maksudnya mesti kita student tak boleh nak join kalau kita tak buat kelas macam blended learning tu lah. Dia seolah-olah jadi macam revision punya course ataupun additional punya course lah. Tuition ke kan, maksudnya dia tak faham topik ni, dia kena bayar untuk dia buat revision ataupun macam tuition lah. Kita bagi free tuition online, bukan free lah, kena pay tuition online lah. Okay. Tapi
Okay.
kalau untuk ganti yang blended learning tu tak boleh lah sebab ni dikenakan bayaran.
Okay. Terima kasih banyak.
Okay, sama. Setakat ni masih free lagi.
Boleh saya clarify sikit?
Boleh. Okay,
Kata dengar ya?
Boleh dengar.
Okay, microcredential katalah kita bangunkan satu modul. Modul itu boleh digunakan untuk menggantikan blended learning. Okay, jadi kita boleh bagi untuk sementara waktu sebab kami tak nak menyusahkan pensyarah. Meaning that pensyarah kena buat dua, nak buat blended learning dalam e-learn, nak letak bahan dalam e-learn, kemudian nak buat microcredential. So the microcredential can be used as part of blended learning. Maksudnya katalah dah buat satu modul untuk minggu kedua. So the minggu kedua, topik kedua itu boleh digunakan untuk blended learning. For example, first week guna modul satu tu nak buat face to face. Then the second week boleh menggunakan the microcredential punya modul, tak ada masalah. Kita boleh bagi akses kepada student kita secara percuma untuk mengakses that particular module lah. Dia boleh daftar ke dalam MC tersebut lah. Jadi tak ada masalah itu. Jadi sebenarnya tujuan MC ni adalah untuk jangka masa panjang di mana pada satu hari nanti setelah kesemua kursus dijangkakan, semua kursus dalam satu program telah menjadi online, kita akan offer kepada orang luar lah untuk penjanaan kewangan. Tetapi buat masa ini sementara kita tidak boleh nak offer lagi kepada orang luar disebabkan oleh kekangan dalam satu program tidak ada cukup kursus dan modul, maka ianya boleh digunakan untuk cover blended learning. Begitu. Tapi kalau kita nak offer pada orang luar pun boleh, tak ada masalah. Just make sure that you enroll the students, USM student sendiri, maksudnya you addkan the student sendiri. Tapi untuk orang lain you boleh setkan harga RM5 ke, nak test market boleh. Letak RM5 ke RM10 ke supaya orang luar boleh test the cost, tak ada masalah. Okay, saya sebenarnya yang untuk khusus teknologi literasi kanak-kanak tu saya dah dapat pendapatan pun daripada kursus tersebut. Saya letak RM20, ada juga orang beli. So you can do that as well. Okay, itu sedikit penerangan lah. Thank you.
Okay, terima kasih Tazila. And then kita ada soalan, who is going to check all the answer provided by the learners? Okay, so it depend on our design. If our design, okay, kita design, if we design, the student we get, we provide the answer, okay, maksudnya betul atau salah. Kalau kita tengok dalam ni kita ada assessment, okay, kita boleh masukkan multiple choice question and then we can provide the answer, okay, and then we can masukkan puzzle and then provide the answer. Tapi kalau we design forum for example, okay, so we need to also participate in the forum. Okay, facilitator lah. We are also a facilitator here. Okay, so kalau kita minta dia develop, for example, lesson plan. Okay, so we as facilitator need to give feedback lah. Okay, for what they have submit to us. Okay, so it's up to us how we are going to design our assessment. Okay, kalau kita tengok assessment yang ada dalam open learning, okay, they will provide after they submit the answer and then they will get the answer on that time lah. Okay, the real time answer. Okay, kalau kita perlu beri feedback, so we need to give feedback to our student lah. Okay, so it depends on our design lah, the assessment and also the activities. Okay. So, do we have another question? Ada apa-apa soalan sebelum kita habiskan? Okey, ada apa-apa soalan? Takkan tak ada. Okay, so we will help you on how you're going to design your activities and also assessment. So don't worry lah. Okay, so sekiranya tidak ada apa-apa soalan, okay. So insyaAllah, okay. So this is the end of our taklimat for today. Okay, kalau ada apa-apa soalan, okay, boleh bertanyalah kepada facilitator khusus masing-masing ataupun kepada saya, okay, untuk kami cuba dapatkan jawapan dan bantulah untuk dalam our workshop. Okay, so as we see here, okay, our next workshop will be MC mapping. Kita akan buat mapping untuk macam tadilah course mapping ni, yang mana kami akan bantu untuk membuat title and then MLO, content dan juga assessment activities dan juga SLT. Okay, ini pun kami akan bantulah untuk pengiraan SLT. Okay, the SLT must be the same with the course SLT lah. Okay, this also we will provide, technical team will provide helps lah for you kalau ada masalah untuk tetapkan SLT. Okay, SLT dia tak ada yang standardized lah, kita cuma guna standardized dia adalah 10 minit satu SLT, 1 jam. Okay, tapi untuk assessment, kita andaikan one assessment 1 hour lah. Okay, it depends on the assessment that you do lah. Kalau kita punya assessment tu agak susah, maybe 2 hours SLT lah dia perlukan untuk siapkan. Okay. So itu pun kita akan bantulah dalam workshop nanti. Okay. So our next workshop will be on the 18th February. Okay, 2:30 PM. So maybe 2 hours. Okay, kita tak nak ambil masa lama lah, 2 jam. At least kita buat 2 minggu sekali selama 2 jam, boleh siapkan dalam masa sehingga April lah. Okay, so pada permulaan agak susah, tapi selepas kita lalui bengkel-bengkel ni dan kita buat bersama-sama, insyaAllah lepas ni lebih mudah. Okay, and another thing is we are trying to get intern, okay, untuk bantu kita to help us in editing the video. Okay, so nanti kita akan cuba dapatkanlah pelajar praktikal untuk bantu dalam editing video. Okay, so if we have the intern, then kita agak mudah jugalah, kita just develop the content and then the students or the intern will do all the editing lah for us. Okay, so itu kita cuba dapatkan nanti dalam 3 orang ke. Okay, kalau dia boleh provide lah 3, nak ramai lagi bagus lah. Okay, sebab kita ada banyak content development yang nak diedit. Okay. So another thing is we will get and we will cubalah try to get an intern student to help us in editing. Okay, tu pun nanti dalam bengkel tu kita tengoklah kalau ada intern dah masuk mungkin boleh join our bengkel lah and help us in editing. Okay, so itu sahajalah maklumat yang saya ada untuk kali ini. Sekiranya ada maklumat lain, okay, kita akan buat dalam bengkel MC dan juga bengkel pembangunan bahan. Okay, insyaAllah kita boleh sama-sama siapkan. Selepas ni saya akan bagi, lepas satu lagi last one, saya akan beri Google Form. Okay, so saya mintalah all lecturers, okay, masukkanlah dia punya apa yang nak dibuat, iaitu contohnya course Microcredential. Okay, klik course Microcredential and then masukkan nama course dahulu. Okay, kalau tak buat lagi berapa Microcredential tak sempat, tak design lagi kan. Kalau tak design lagi macam ni, just masukkan nama sahaja. Okay, nama course lah. Okay, PGT 436E. Okay, so kita tahulah ada satu course yang akan digunakan untuk buat Microcredential. Okay, so nanti saya tambah satu lagi bahagian. Siapa yang dah buat, contoh Dr. Syah dengan Dr. Nizam dah siap lah. Okay, so dia akan masukkanlah nama pensyarah yang terlibat dan juga modul dia lah, course mapping. Okay, dia akan masukkan course mapping dalam Google Form ni lah. Okay, siapa yang tak buat course mapping lagi, tunggu workshop, masukkan course title atau course name saja. Okay, so kalau boleh kita nak dapatkan each cluster one course yang buat microcredential. Okay, at least lah, at least. Okay, so itu sahaja untuk our taklimat untuk hari ini. Okay, insyaAllah kita akan berjumpa lagi dalam bengkel kita pada 18 Februari. Kalau tidak ada apa-apa halangan lah. Okay, setakat ni 18 Februari. Kita akan bantu satu persatu. Okay, apa saja masalah kita akan bantu dalam tempoh 2 jam. Okay, untuk agar semua orang boleh buat dengan, berjalan dengan lancar lah. Okay, so kita cuba kerana kaedah dan cara ni 2 minggu sekali ni telah dibuat oleh PPJ yang lain dan Alhamdulillah mereka berjaya membangunkan MC dalam tempoh Februari, Mac, April 3 bulan. Okay, so insyaAllah kita akan cuba bantu, so jangan risau. Okay, kita jumpa lagi pada bengkel MC yang 18 Februari. So insyaAllah terima kasih banyak-banyak kerana perhatian dan kerjasama yang diberikan. Okay, so semua harap stay healthy lah. Musim panas ni, drink a lot of plain water supaya kita semua sentiasa dalam keadaan sihat dan selamat. Okay, so jumpa lagi insyaAllah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Terima kasih.
Waalaikumsalam. Tadi ada cakap kata nak hantar template kan? Template dari MC tu ke?
Ya.
Akan hantar email, akan emailkan ke?
Ya, nanti saya email. Semua
okey. Okey, thank you.
Okey, sama.
Terima kasih atas Reda.
Okey, sama.
Yang link tadi Google Form tu nak hantar juga melalui email juga.
Ya, sekali dengan email dengan ni lah, template.
Okey. Okey, thank you.
Okey, sama.